What's up, everybody? This is Brian.
And I'm Logan, and this is Tops. And this is Bottoms, Middle, Stops, Henry, Brock, the rest of them.
And Yassine!
And we're Crush Cards! Hi, team. My hair is falling down, but it's okay because it's Friday. We're allowed to look a little frumpy. Frumpy Friday, here I am.
So welcome to our second edition of Linking Up. For all of y'all who may have missed it, last week we started a brand new, hopefully 8, maybe even 9-week series. We are going to be linking up, no pun intended or pun intended.
Pun was very intended.
Whoa! With some of our favorite content creators, allowing them to showcase what they love and what they do on our channel, so that you guys have the ability to go and see all of their incredible content and just people that influence us as well.
So last week, for those of you who didn't get to see it, we had everyone's favorite pen god Trip on the channel. We also featured on his channel. If you didn't see it, it's gonna go right up here. So really fun. We did probably the funniest skit we've ever done on the channel. I am comedy. I don't know how anyone doesn't appreciate everything I do.
Lord have mercy.
But with that being said, we are in week 2 now, and who do we have today?
This is a very, very special guest. You guys may or may not know who they are. The links are in the description box down below, so feel free to go check them out. This is a channel that we started watching before we were even a channel. They're still relatively new. They got invites right around the time that we got invites. They are such amazing players, and it is ATHER Gaming.
ATHER Gaming.
They're absolutely incredible. Hamza is awesome when it comes to this game, when it comes to deck building. And we, if you guys missed it yesterday, we'll also put it right over there in the corner. Sorry, that was your face. Boop. Did a Rise of the Duelist case opening.
Ooh, there's a giveaway. We have a giveaway. You have until Monday to enter. For everyone who asks, Monday is the day that is the last day you can enter. It's right there. But bam, you can go enter. Directions are in the video. Giveaway winner will be announced next Wednesday. So
but in that set came the Infernoble Knight deck. It's basically the entire core, minus a few cards here and there from Toon Chaos. But that being said, it's probably our favorite deck out of the new set. And Hamza is going to showcase some of the most crucial and critical combos that this deck needs to perform. And it just plays through anything. It plays around everything. The deck is ridiculous.
But before we get into that, please consider subscribing to our channel and joining the sub squad, and also subscribing to ATHER Gaming because they work their butts off and he's so incredible at what he does. We also have an Instagram. It's at CrushCardsYGO. We're on there all the time, and if you enter the giveaway, that's how we're going to contact you, so you better go find us. We're on there every day, posting posts, posting stories. It's Instagram. You know the drill. We also have a super wholesome Discord community. It's really wonderful. It's absolutely bopping lately. We Photoshop all the suns on everything. It's a good time. And then last but not least, if you want to further support the channel, we have a Patreon. Bloopers for last month are up.
And hysterical.
We are comedy. I know I just said this, but we are absolutely hilarious. But our Patreon has some of the best rewards in the community. Please consider checking it out. It's really awesome and just helps us make more content for all of you. But if not, we're just happy you're here.
So before we throw this video over to Hamza, we just want to showcase one more sweet little cute little detail.
Yeah, if you guys were in the stream last night, our first playmat released last night. Yay!
My son!
It's Melffy Tops to commemorate Rise of the Duelist in the Melffy archetype becoming a thing now. You can go to IMPERIUM Duelist and get this mat right now. It's King's Robe cloth, soft as Tops almost. I mean, anything softer than Tops at this point.
Wow, sorry, bud.
But the link is in the description box. Oh my god, Bottoms! But the link is in the description box down below. You can get this mat right now. And it'll be supporting the channel directly, which is really cool. It's super cute. It's absolutely wonderful. Shipped right to your door. Please go check it out. Links in the description box.
And that being said, Hamza, take it away, buddy. We love you.
Infernoble Knights!
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Hamza, and I'd like to give a huge special shout out to Crush Cards, aka Brian and Logan, for giving me this great opportunity to share my passion with you guys. And before we even get into this video, make sure you guys go ahead and like this video, guys. Let's smash this likes. Let's try and get as many likes on this video as they've ever gotten. And of course, subscribe to them if you haven't already. And go ahead to check my channel out as well. If you guys do not know me, my name is Hamza. I'm from a group called ATHER Gaming, and we upload all sorts of videos, whether it be warrior content, Infernoble Knights, we do deck profiles, we do reviews, everything of the like. So make sure you guys go ahead and check me out down below. But anyways, guys, without further ado, let's get straight into this video. Alright guys, so this is the first combo, and this is a combo that I'm going to be showcasing that's a lot different from all the other combos that I've shown, and this is strictly because this is a way to sort of play around Nibiru and force your opponent to actually hand trap you, like a lot of the newer combo decks are doing, where like they want to force you to hand trap them before they get into like a needle fiber play and stuff like that. and that's the reason why I decided to showcase these combos. And again, a huge shout out to Brian and Logan for helping me sort of like put these combos out there for you guys. If you guys want to see any more combos, whether it's Infernoble Knight combos or just any combos, make sure you guys check out my channel, of course. But yeah, anyways, let's get straight into the first combo. So this is just going to be with Space Connector or any other of the one card combos that you guys actually have access to. So we're going to go ahead and start by normally Connector, and then obviously, of course, we're going to use Connector's effect. And right here, we're going to go ahead and grab Dolphin. Again, if you have other cards in hand and in a real life situation, you will have like 4 more cards in your hand, feel free to just use Dolphin effect, rip a card, pitch a card, and rip a card from your opponent's hand. But just right here, I'm just showcasing that all it takes is just 1 card to get to this. So right here, we're going to go ahead and go into Assault. And right here, we're going to go ahead and use the Soul's effects to search. Again, this is not mandatory for this specific version of the combo. Now we're going to go ahead and use a Soul's effect to mill. Right here, we're going to go ahead and mill our Durandal and our Living Fossil. And it's super important that we actually mill these 2 equip spells. And you guys are going to see why right here. So we're going to go ahead and summon the Genba. And now Genba, of course, being a level 2 tuner is really good because this actually gives us sort of like a way to get into a play that'll like barrier our play. So this is going to go ahead and turn Genba and our token away into Marcher, and Marcher away target our Genba. So right here, our opponent's going to have to Nibiru us, right? Because if they don't Nibiru us, we have Herald access right here, and then we of course still have the Needle Fiber play right here. So it's really good, right? But let's say for this one scenario, our opponent doesn't Nibiru us. So right here, we're going to go ahead and turn the Marcher and the token into the Herald. It doesn't matter, I was getting ahead of myself. But now we're going to go Link Cross and Genba away into our Fiber, and Fiber effect will trigger to summon out our Vylon Sphere right here. See, I'm a boomer, I don't know how to use Dueling Book, but this is going to go ahead and summon our Vylon Sphere. Now again, if you guys are familiar with the combo, we're going to go ahead and go into Auroradon. So Chainlink 1 Auroradon, Chainlink 2 Sphere. Sphere will go ahead and equip itself, and Auroradon will summon the tokens like this. Perfect. Now we're going to go ahead and use Sphere's effect, send it to the graveyard. And if you guys don't know what Vylon Sphere does, essentially is if this card is sent from the monster card zone to the graveyard, you pay 500 life points. I don't pay the life points, but you guys will understand. You pay 500 life points, try 1 phase that monster you control, you equip this card to that target, and then its other effect is you can send this equip spell to the graveyard, then target 1 equip spell to your graveyard, and equip that target to this monster that this was equipped to. So we're going to go ahead and send it, get the Durandal. Now we can use the Durandal. Basically, Durandal says while this card is equipped to a monster, you can have 1 level 5 or lower Fire Warrior type monster from your deck to your hand and then destroy this card. So now we're going to go ahead and use Durandal's effect. Durandal is going to pop itself and add our Renaud. Right now, you guys can see we don't have a warrior on board, but you guys will see in a second how we actually get that. So this will grab our O-Lion, and if you guys can see right here, we're going to turn O-Lion, and we're going to turn our token away into our Roland. So Roly Poly Oly is a level 5, and it's going to go Chainlink 1 Roly, Chainlink 2 O-Lion. O-Lion will go ahead and summon our token. Now that we have a Fire Warrior monster, we can summon Renaud. Now we can use Renaud's effect to actually add back the second spell we milled, which was Living Fossil. So we actually just got full value off of Living Fossil and off of our Durandal. So this is why I like to play these cards. And again, a lot of people pronounce it Durandal. If I'm pronouncing it wrong, just like correct me, but again, whatever. We're gonna go ahead and turn our 5 and our 3 away into a Savage right here. Of course, I forget to use Savage's effect. I don't know what I was thinking, but basically I'll fix it later. But yeah, so Savage, and then you go Renaud and a token away into our second Herald. Okay, so right here I'm just going to explain to you, if this card is summoned from the hand, he's treated as a tuner essentially. So right here, you have 2 different lines of play. So right here I say you can choose to go a step further. So depending on the deck, if you don't think the hand rip is all that good, or usually post side you want to be able to hand rip because you want to see our opponent's hand and really sort of choose the line of play that we want to go, you can do that. So we're going to Living Fossil, we're going to grab our Vylon Sphere, the tuner, and essentially what we do here is this is a tuner because we made it with Marcher. So we're going to go ahead and I got ahead of myself here, grab Living Fossil right here, boom. Okay, so we're going to turn both our Heralds into a Synchro monster, which is our Omega, and if we did play targets, of course these Heralds would trigger, but they don't. And the reason why we can do this is a monster Synchro summoned using Marcher is treated as a tuner while face up on the field right here. So this was a tuner and this was the non-tuner, so we had to get him off the board. So now we summon our Omega, and then we're going to turn our Omega and our Vylon Sphere away into our Charles right there, and Vylon Sphere gets banished because it's reborn with Living Fossil. And then we're going to use Omega effect and put back Herald, and Omega you can put back into Sold if you want as well. It doesn't matter. And again, I noticed right here that I forgot to use Savage effect, so we grab Savage. So we have Savage Negate and we have the Charlie. So of course, end phase, Charles and Roland will trigger. Roland will go ahead and dump the Smoke Grenade to add our Gear Free to our hand. And now Charles's effect will activate, or Charlie, and he'll equip the Smoke Grenade and he will equip the Squeaker. So now of course, since he was equipped, his effect will trigger. So Charlie will go ahead and pop Smoke Grenade, and Smoke Grenade will enable us to look at our opponent's hand, rip a card. The reason why it's really good is, of course, if you saw that we opened Dolphin, so Dolphin will give us access to like our opponent's hand, and majority of decks actually play monsters that are pretty weak, so we're guaranteed to at least rip maybe one card from our opponent's hand, if not two. And then of course Smoke Grenade will rip the third one, and Charlie is really good because he can pop Smoke Grenade, and Smoke Grenade doesn't need to rip monsters, he can rip any card. So you rip like a Dark Ruler, you rip like an Evenly, and then you sort of just get ready for next turn. And the reason why I like to equip Squeaker to Charlie is because Squeaker says a monster equipped that would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can destroy this card instead. So he gives you protection by card effects and by battle if for whatever reason your opponent does this. And again, if you're not familiar with what Rolly does in the graveyard, quick effect, you can target one monster and equip him. And then Charles has the effect where if he's equipped, you can pop a card. So this is the first combo, and I'm just going to quickly show you guys the second combo. Okay, so now this is the second combo, and this is a combo where you guys are thinking, okay, yeah, that play was cool and all, but what happens if my opponent actually opens the Nibiru, and my opponent Nibiru is my board, right? What do I do there? Because I can't really function otherwise. So I'm going to show you guys right here. We're going to go ahead and summon Connector. Connector's going to grab his Dolphin, and again, if you're playing Sublimation Knight, I'll get Squeaker and summon Squeaker. We're going to turn these guys into our Assault, and now we're going to go ahead and use Assault's effect to search. Right here, so Assault's going to go ahead and grab us our red layer, and now of course this is going to go ahead and use the Assault second effect to mill 2 again. So mill Durandal, mill the Fossil, summon the Genbo. Cool. Now we're going to go ahead and turn Assault away into our Link Cross and declare Link Cross to summon our 2 tokens like this. And then of course we're going to do the Genba thing like I told you before. We make the Marcher target Genba, summon back the Genba right here. Perfect, right? Super cool, super awesome play. But now right here, you guys are gonna say, oh no, the rock comes, the apocalypse, the big meteor comes to rock bottom our board because he sees that we can actually go into Herald to stop his plays. What are you gonna do right here? Damn, that sucks, right? So again, we get Nibiru, guy puts a token here because whatever. We're gonna go ahead and use Olivier in our hand, and the reason why Olivier is really good is because you can just special summon him almost any way possible, and this is how we play through Nibiru. And this is why I sort of cut the deck down, you guys can see, to a 60 card to like a 40 card. So we're gonna use Olivier effect. We're going to ditch a warrior. So basically what this guy says is you can send one fire warrior monster or one equip spell from your hand or face up to the field to the graveyard, and special summon this guy as a level 1 tuner, and then if he's in your graveyard you can re-equip him. Summon Olivier. We're going to go Olivier and a token away into our Fiber. Fiber effect will trigger to summon out our Sphere. Now right here we're going to go ahead and turn Sphere and Fiber away into Auroradon. Chainlink 1 Auroradon, Chainlink 2 Sphere. Sphere will equip himself and Auroradon will summon the tokens. Cool. So everything is super standard as before. We go ahead, use Sphere, send Sphere to the graveyard, we get Durandal. Equip Durandal, use Durandal effect, again, grab our Renaud right here, and then we're going to go ahead and do that play where we use Auroradon's effect. We're going to tribute Auroradon and a token away, and we're going to go ahead and summon our O-Line, and then we're going to go ahead and turn O-Line and a token away right here into our Rolly. Rolly 1, O-Line 2, O-Line will summon. Since we have a Fire Warrior, we can summon Renaud. And now Renaud will go ahead and add our Living Fossil back from the graveyard to our hand like that. Super awesome. And then we're going to go ahead and turn Rolly and our token away into our Psyframe Lord Omega. And then we're going to turn Renaud and Omega away into our Charlie. Living Fossil back our Vylon Sphere. Make sure, okay, again, let me clarify. Make sure to reborn back the Vylon Sphere, because you can't reborn back Renaud because he's not a tuner anymore. He's only a tuner when you special summon him from your hand through his own effect. So if you Living Fossil back Renaud, you cannot legally make Herald. So make sure you get the Sphere instead. This is going to go ahead and turn into our Herald. And then of course we're going to go Omega, put back himself and Isolde himself. I don't know why I turned country there, himself. And then we're going to go ahead and go into that. Then we're going to proceed to the end phase. So now the end phase, of course, our effects will trigger. So Rolly will mill Smoke Grenade and add our Gear Free to our hand. And then, of course, we're going to use Charles's effect to equip the Smoke Grenade and equip the Squeaker. And then this guy will trigger again Charles. And Charles will go ahead and pop our Smoke Grenade, looking at our opponent's hand and ripping a card from our hand. And this board is actually super powerful because not only did our opponent Nibiru us, so damn, we lost one card, or they lost one card from the hand, so now they're at 4, right? Now we're going to go ahead and Smoke Grenade rip again, so now they're at 3, and we can actually potentially rip a problematic monster, like for example maybe like a Block Dragon or something like that, because Herald says any monster sent from the hand or deck to the graveyard is banished. So this card will actually deal with problems like that. And then it also deals with problematic cards like Lightning Storm, Dark Ruler No More, and like evenly matched or just doubled board break cards. So it is really good. And again, we still have the Disruption with Roland and this guy right here. So that's why I feel like these two combos were super crucial for you guys to see. And I'm super happy that Brian and Logan allowed me to post this on their channel so you guys could see these super awesome combos. Alright guys, so that was the video. If you guys liked the video, make sure you go ahead and check out my channel, like my stuff, and even subscribe to me. And of course, you gotta like this video and you gotta subscribe to Brian and Logan because they're banging out insane content every single time they upload. But anyways guys, this is Hamza, and if you guys don't know what I say, I always say keep on shining, never give up on your dreams. Peace.
Bye friends.